Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Molly Smiles. And yesterday I decided to get really creative with my, well, I don't know if you would call it really creative, but I wanted to play around with my Bloodlust palette and see what kind of looks I could make. And I came up with this like yin and yang type thing. I'll put a picture of the results right here. But so today I wanted to videotape me doing one of the eyes, which I'm gonna do the lighter eye. And I just thought it would be a whole lot of fun. And if you didn't get to see it, that means you need to go follow my Instagram, which is IamTheStorm1017, or find me on Facebook. I don't know, either one, but it was really fun. So I decided that I'm going to recreate it for you so that maybe if you have the same palette, you could create it too, just in case you liked it. So let's get started. I've already primed my face. And so now I'm gonna do the eyes first, and I'm actually gonna zoom in so you can actually see what's happening. But I'm gonna, as you know, put some concealer on my eyes to create a good base for the eyeshadow. I know I look insane, but if you've seen my videos before, it does, hopefully in your opinion, get better. And so I'm gonna be using the, like I said, the Bloodlust palette. It's the newest palette that I've gotten. And I just haven't gotten to play with it much because I got it when all of this stay home stuff happened with COVID-19. And so I just haven't really gotten to mess with it. That's why I decided to dive into it last night. And so, yeah, that's the palette I'm gonna be using. And the first shade that I'm gonna use out of this palette is going to be this one. It is called Vile Serpent. I know, guys, I'm not great at focusing. I'm using my phone to record these videos, so it's not the greatest at focusing. And oh my gosh, I just realized I got out all the wrong brushes. Hold on. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with a brush, and I'm gonna use Vile Serpent. And I'm gonna start putting it really heavily into the crease right here. And I'm gonna do that on both lids. So I know that that is not perfect, but that's okay, because now we're gonna go in with this shade. It's called Blood Queen, and we are going to start applying it to the very top right here, just as like a layover, to kind of mix them together. We're gonna go back in with Vile Serpent, the green shade, well, teal. We're gonna really put it right there, that inner corner, right? So now we're gonna go in with that way you can see me talking. We're gonna go in with this kind of a brush. And the reason we want that is because we're about to do a cut crease. And if you can't tell, yes, it looks dirty. It's round, so it'll go with the shape of your lid. That's why they usually use these. And this is probably the fanciest thing I've done so far on my channel. Granted, I've only got a few videos, but still. We're gonna put some concealer on the end of this brush. And now we are gonna go in and cut that crease. And so you really just want it as like clean cut as possible. Okay. All right, see how it's just totally taken away all the other color, and then the rest of the color around it is pretty pretty dark. So now So I did a few things yesterday as a test, and some of them stuck and some of them didn't. But the first thing I did, I'm gonna do it exactly the same so it looks the same, is I used my finger and I took this shade, which is Wet Jewel, and I took my finger and I put it on my eye. Just so you can see, because I don't want to like skip this step just in case it helped in any way to create it the way it was created in my pictures. And so obviously I didn't really like the way that was so light. So I decided, maybe if I mixed a little bit of this shade, Beauty Sleep. So I took my finger for that one too, and I applied it on the top. And it was still pretty light, right? Okay. So then I took my crease brush and I grabbed Pink Magic and I applied it over the lid. So that is what I'm going to do right now. Ever so carefully. And there you get this beautiful cut crease. Of course, mine is not perfect. I'm still practicing getting better at those, but that is as close to perfect as I'm gonna get. Because obviously, I don't know if you can tell, but some of the glitter has gone into the other stuff, which are technically, if you're really good at makeup, that would not happen, but you know, we all learn. Every makeup artist has made mistakes at the beginning of their career, or just like doing any of this stuff. So, you know, it's a learning curve. You just have to keep practicing and soon you'll get it. And that is the eye, okay? So then we're gonna go through and we're gonna apply a light coat of eyeliner, because with a look like this, I feel like you do sort of want to wear some lashes, unless you have great lashes already. So we're gonna take some eyeliner and we're gonna just put like a little line right here, nothing big, no wings. If you want to do a wing though, like say you want to create this and you would like to do a wing, that's cool too. So that will be the finished eyeshadow look. Now I'm gonna go off camera, do the other eye, and then put the lashes on, okay? And then I will be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. I've got the lashes on, and I don't think I thought this through, because now I have to put on all my foundation and stuff. And today, so that's what I'm gonna do first. Today I'm gonna be using the matte poreless Fit Me foundation. It looks like that. Yep, see, I'm terrible at the focusing thing, but that's what it's called. And I'm very white, so probably the lightest shade that they have. And I'm gonna start putting that all over my face. Remember, I already primed. Okay, now I'm going to use my concealer once again and put it under my eyes, on the tip of my nose, at the cupid's bow, on my chin. They say that you do this where all the light is gonna hit your face so that it kind of like bounces off and just kind of sparkles a little bit, whatever. And I say that like I know what I'm doing. Now I'm a ghost. Yes, goals. Just kidding. Now I'm gonna use my bronzer, and that is by Tarte. It is Park Avenue Princess. And I'm gonna use that to kind of do my contour. Get out of here, you demon. You demon double chin. Does anybody feel that way? Now, I don't normally contour my nose. I probably could on the tip just to make it a little less whatever my tip is, but I already have a very thin nose, so I feel like contouring it is gonna make it look super pinched, more so than what people who like to contour are really going for, and that's just never the look I'm going for. So now I'm gonna do my blush, which is going to be used by this palette. It is the Her palette, Midnight Masquerade, and I'm going to be using the shade Reveal. That wasn't showing. It's like a maroony color, and I'm gonna apply it to my cheeks. And if you don't like the way that it looks, like if it got too dark, you can always take your sponge, your brush, whatever you use to use your foundation, and just lightly tap over it, and it will make it a little toned down. And so now what I'm going to do is get my highlighter from the Brain Freeze Skin Frost palette, and I'm going to use the shade Cold Shoulder, and I'm going to highlight, where did it go? Oh, okay. I'm going to highlight my cheekbones lightly. I mean, you can go as dark or as stunningly shiny as you want, or as vague and subtle as you want with highlighter. It really is your preference. I love to sparkle like the sun and just kind of stand out and look like a disco ball, like an alien. And I do the tip of my nose, my bridge sometimes, and I really, really, really love the way it looks when you highlight your Cupid's bow. I think it looks really pretty when you end up going on to do your lips. Now I'm going to do my eyebrows. And I use the Nudes palette by Glam and Beauty. This is a very worn palette. This is actually broken off, so you can't tell that I've kind of used it. And I am going to take a very small angled brush, and I'm going to dip it in the darkest shade because my natural hair color is black and it looks weird, and I've tried it before, but it looks weird if I use like a lighter shade, because in person you can tell it doesn't match. So I'm sure other beauty gurus would tell you not to do this, but for me, I just find using black to go with my black eyebrows works the best. Okay, so now that I'm done with the eyebrows and everything else, the last thing I have to do is the lips. And I used this purple shade. It's by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Yep, that's not gonna work. And it's the shade Blow Pony. I really love this shade just because I love everything purple. I mean, that's just who I am. But that is the shade I'm going to use. So here we go. And that, folks, is the finished look. Now you just want to use your setting spray. And that is the finished look of my Yin and Yangs, the light one. And if you would like to see me create the dark one in another video so that you can see exactly how I did that one, I would be more than happy to do so. Just let me know down in the comments, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. I really, really hope that you will subscribe. I hope that you will share this with your friends if you enjoyed this, if you like this tutorial. And I will see you next time.